Hey guys, Spartalancer here, doing Lord of the Rings, Battle of Middle-earth 2, the Elven heroes. Our first hero is Haldir. He's a pretty good hero. His main weapon is a bow, but you can toggle between bow and sword. But generally I find myself liking the sword a little bit more. One of his other ones is leadership. It gives 50% attack damage and all allies gain experience. Alright, this is Golden Arrow. It does a lot of damage against any unit and it stuns the enemy. That's Haldir. The next hero is Lord Elrond. Lord Elrond is one of the most expensive heroes, but he has a lot of good hero powers. One we're using now is Farsight. It reveals the fog of war, so you can see your enemy's base. Right now I'm just charging into battle. This is probably his best attack, is Whirlwind. It's basically a tornado that anything that gets stuck in it is basically automatically killed. So many times you can just like run away, and then the enemies will be stupid enough to follow you, and they'll just keep running right through the tornado. But then other times they're smart enough and will go around it. Got a pesky little Nazgul following me, but as we all know, Elrond's very good, but he doesn't have any ranged attacks, but that's alright. Alright, I'm going to use Restoration. It heals him. And it restores all allies' special ability powers. He also has the leadership ability, about which I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to do a little bit more damage in their base. Take this troll out. And now I'm using Atlas. It heals all heroes in the area. That's good and all, but the best archer in the game is Legolas, and he is clearly the best archer because of these powers. Right now I'm using train archers. If you have an archer unit, it grants them experience, which makes them stronger. Now I'm going to send him out into battle. He's a very, very good support unit. All his arrows automatically kill any infantry unit. And right now, for this video, I have the luxury of having a Nazgul. I just use Hawk Strike. It is one that sent to double arrows. And it does a mass amount of damage. So right now, he finally noticed me, and I'm just going to shoot him down easily. One more should do it. And there we go. No, this is really sweet for Legolas. This is probably one of my favorites. Arrowwind. He just continuously shoots arrows. And, like, right now, it's like really amazing against infantry, but after he loses sight of the infantry, it's not as accurate, so you might want to switch out of it. And right now I'm switching out of it to knife fight, and he basically has his 2 hunting knives, and they're like really powerful against any infantry or cavalry unit. And right now, before this video ends, I'm gonna go take out the attack troll. But also this shows that Legolas, the archer unit, can't really stand very much against a lot of infantry. Alright, the next hero we're doing is Arwen. She's a inexpensive unit, but also very weak. And this probably took me the longest to upgrade. But she has basically one really good power. She can also toggle between a horse and an infantry unit. Right now I'm using Flood, which is probably her best special power. As you can see, it explains for itself. It's a smaller version of the main power. And I'm using Atlas. It's a reoccurring power in many elves, and it heals the unit. So now we're doing Tranquil. He's a complete archer unit and has a lot of stealthy upgrades. So right now I'm just Move Unseen as a power I use, and it grants that any unit that the power is used on while standing still is cloaked. And so I'm just demonstrating this on a group of Elven swordsmen. Now to get back to him fighting. He is, like I said earlier, he has a lot of powers that help him remain stealth. So Elven Cloak is the one that while he's standing, he will remain stealth, so enemies can't see him. He has some of my favorite archer upgrades too. Deadeye, it temporary grants massive amount of damage to each arrow he shoots. As point case here, I can take out a troll in just a couple shots. And this is like one of the most powerful attacks in the whole game. It's Thorn of Vengeance. It's basically one hit, one kill for any unit, except for some heroes. And the final hero is Glorfindel, which is one of the main heroes in the campaign. And he can also toggle between riding and sword. He has one riding upgrade that greatly boosts his riding attack and at the rate he gets experience. Previously I used Blade of Purity, and it basically makes him attack twice as fast and gives him like 200 damage, more than what he would have had. And he basically just like cutting through the ranks of orcs. Alright, this is Spartalancer, and thank you for watching.